Alright, on to the next bait here. We're gonna actually go with a tail spinner this time. Just got our line tie hooks will be here. There'll be lead in the belly, and then there'll be, I got some, I think they're called Colorado blades, Colorado leaves, whatever. I'll have one of those off the back there. So I'm gonna attempt a gill pattern again and try and get a little bit more spiffy with this one and come up with a cool paint scheme and see what we can do. So enjoy the video. Alrighty, got a little thing here marking off where not to carve or sand any material off. Now we're ready for our chamfer lines. Got this bottom sanded, a little more defined. Top's got some bumps, but I'm not too worried about it because we'll get sealed and then clear coated before paint, because I want to try clear coating it before paint with UV resin. So let's get to chamfering and then we will go from there. All right, got all my chamfer lines on here. Let us go for it, eh? Okay, after chamfering and I cut out the gills there, I think I'm pretty happy with how that'll look once it's all sanded down and whatnot. So just need to chamfer the edges, get everything nice and sanded, and then I think I may even carve this out just like a valley so it kind of looks like he has a lip, and then maybe even up here too. So let me do that and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's sanded. After sanding and carving, I think I got it to a great place. I like the way it looks. It's got some scratches and whatnot here, but that's fine. So I'm going to do, yeah, we'll figure it out, but it needs lead. A lot of time later, but we got lead holes, hardware holes, eyes, sanded to 320. So it's time to seal it real quick with polyurethane, and then we will put the lead in it and everything, seal it again with UV resin before painting. So let's dunk it. Not sure if it's supposed to look like that, but hey, it's still way too full to throw out, so I'm gonna dunk it here real quick and then we will hang it up you know where. This will dry for a little while. Take you guys with me for it to dry. Alrighty, and it's gonna drip dry. Please don't hit the other bait. Thank you. Settle. Cool. And yeah, we're about ready for hardware and lead and stuff like that. So just gotta wait for it to dry. While that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and make the hardware for it. So we need the line tie, 2 hook ties, the spinner tie. So probably be able to get 3 out of this. Alright, got it on there. And it is, look at that nice little purple. We have all that done, so now I gotta get one of them in the bait before lead. The other ones aren't in lead holes, so let me do that. Got this one in there where I'm gonna want it, and I just have that hanging off the back there into that lead hole. And yeah, so let this one dry out quick, and then we can get the lead pot hot. This guy's still drying out, but should be ready for lead here in a couple minutes. And yeah, we'll put the lead in there, get it UV resined, the lead holes, get those sanded, put in the hardware, and then I think I gotta UV resin the whole thing again. Alright y'all, we got hot lead. Let's try not to hurt myself here. Please don't catch on fire. We can do a quick water test because it is sealed. So this is what she'll look like with all the hardware in. I did the float test. She sinks pretty good, but I think with the spinner and everything in action, it won't want to sink very fast, but you know, let it sink and then retrieve. It'll be perfect. So let us get the UV resin on the bottom here, get it sealed up with that, and then UV resin on the whole thing. Seal it up again. We'll be good to go. Alrighty, y'all, it's that time. Let's seal these holes with some UV resin quick. It's gonna look like this, but I don't want to do it next to the cup. So that should be initially cured. Very nice seamless transition there. I'll be fine with that. Let's do the front one now. Hit it with the UV light again. Do that off camera. That is nice and sealed, just like that. So I'm gonna let these two sit in front of this flashlight for just a little bit longer, and then this whole thing will get its coat. Okay, let's catch back in with you. We got all the hardware in and glued. So now I want to let it dry a little bit, and we will do the UV coat over the whole thing. Alright, it's definitely dry enough now. So I am going to start the UV resin. Twist this here and get it even. Alright, I think that's fairly decent. I'm gonna walk outside with this and let the sun cure it slowly. Alright, it's in there, and it'll cure for a little bit, and then I will be ready to paint it. So sorry, what I'm gonna do now is set up my my redneck paint booth. We're ready for paint now, y'all. Let's get this white on here. I already tested it, so should be good to go. We'll call that the first coat here. We're gonna let it dry and we'll get it. I'll show you guys the final white. Alrighty, y'all. Got the white on there, but I'm going to let this dry before I mix up the chartreuse, which will be the next color we go with. Alrighty, guys. I am ready for chartreuse. Just gotta do a bunch of light coats. It's a really nice chartreuse. Got my chartreuse done here. So now I will do the purple, midnight blue, and I'll decide if I want to do, I may paint the gills, like try and line them red. So we will see. We are ready for the purple. Oh yeah. Initial color will get you back on the finished. Alrighty, I decided I'm gonna accentuate the gills with some red. I'm glad I did that. That's a nice little detail there. Get that lined up again. That's a good detail. I'm happy I did that. We are ready for the scales. So let's get straight to it. Okay. I think that'll do it there. So now I just gotta let it hang out in front of the fan for a minute. Alright, let's do our scale review here. Oh yeah. Those are some nice scales. Yeah, this bait is pretty good. Heck yeah, I went with these nice silver eyes that also turn like purple and blue and green in the reflection. So these are perfect. Time for the clear coat. Alrighty y'all, time for the final clear coat. Let's get to it. Okay, I'm going to take this out to the sun and we're going to initial cure. Alrighty, got that thing initial sun cured and now it is in there. We are ready to throw the hooks on and go fishing with it once she cures. I am beyond happy with it. Check that out. That is pretty. So, let's go water test it. Alrighty y'all, swim test time. Oh, it's dead nuts. It's exactly what we wanted. You could see that freaking thing flipping in the water. Oh yeah, that's money. Alright, let's take a cast or two and we'll see if this thing gets tangled up easily or something. Probably need a pretty fast retrieve. Feel the rocks. It's working. That thing is thumping. It is so stable. I mean, that thing. I'm so happy with it. Alright, lots of bluegill in this area, so maybe there'll be a hungry bass. It's a great casting bait, that's for sure. This thing looks great. Super happy. Cool. Alright, we're gonna take this thing out on the kayak tomorrow. Alright, had to get proof for the video here. It's a decent one. Nice little 1.5 pounder here. So, yeah. Might as well get this on video too, but crappie seem to like them. Alright guys, all in all, I could not be happier with how this lure performed. The blade sometimes gets stuck on the back hook, but not very often. Managed to catch 3 fish today with it. Biggest being 1.5 that you saw in the video. Caught another one after that than the crappie, and then while I was kayaking today, I got like a really small one. But overall, super happy with how this bait performed. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.